We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the LA Dodgers and the Chicago Cubs. The Cubs enter the day with their winning streak at 10 games. They'll try to extend it next. Chet Steadman, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
This will be interesting. This guy won the NL Cy Young Award last year. He's a solid pitcher, man. One of the things he does, he throws the ball into the strike zone, and he's not afraid of contact. Solid pitcher.
Into the box now, Alberto Chavez. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The center fielder, Alberto Chavez.
First delivery to him on the way. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I'm just a double-digit winning streak. That, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
1-1 is taken for strike 2. Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
So now to the plate, Mark Thorman, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 9 homers, 26 RBIs. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Down 1-1.
And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
One and 2, here it comes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. A bouncer to the left side. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting third, the right fielder, Vinny Gambino.
Now to the plate, Vinny Gambino. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch on its way. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1. Pitch on the way. On the ground to the right side. He's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. John Guerrero is on the mound for the Dodgers in this contest. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
So stepping in, Adam Greenberg. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder, Adam Greenberg.
Here's the pitch. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, but this will land untouched. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Into the box now, Freddie Santiago. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, Dero, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more. Especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
Now at the plate, J.C. Embry, currently 9th in the NL in hitting, entering play.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Here comes the first pitch.
Nope, outside.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
1-0 pitch on the way. Sharp ground ball to third. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing in the Cubby first. On to the second now from Wrigley with no score. Now at the plate, Bobby Crosby. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pitch on the way.
Ball, that's out.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
A 1-1. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
Ugh, is that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
Fastball well outside. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
In now, Darryl Costello. As he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner, it's 0-1. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on.
High and deep to right center. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Jason Mathis.
Into the box now, Jason Mathis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And the pitch.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. The 0-2 delivery.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Lays off 2-2 now. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
I'd say this is a win already for the guy in the box. You find yourself down 0-2, you work it to even, and now it's full. You got a chance to do some damage in this situation.
And this pitch is taken here for ball 4. So the Dodgers able to extend the inning here with 2 away.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Stepping into the box, Phil Thomas, man at first after the 2-out walk. Has a look, now the pitch. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Wow, I'm not sure if he was looking past this guy to the slugger coming up or just lost focus. But now the big bat steps to the plate with a great RBI opportunity.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Mathis at second. Thomas at first. 2 out in the inning. One and one to the Dodgers first baseman.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Here's the 1-1.
Count is 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Going back is the right fielder. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. The next Cub up, Ryan Buckner, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August.
Ryan Buckner.
And the pitch.
Nope.
Up and in for ball 1. One and one, the count to the Cubs first baseman. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly, and the throw to first is in time. One gone.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Pete Armstrong.
Stepping in, Pete Armstrong, and he's a strong candidate for Rookie of the Year honors. If he can avoid a collapse here in the final months, it's been a great first campaign in the big leagues for him so far. Now the pitch. Bat explodes as this is popped up. Thomas is there, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Jesse Padilla.
Settling in now, Jesse Padilla. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On the outside black. Good pitch called for a strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. Right down the chute that time. 1-2.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
The 1-2. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll move to the third with no score. At the plate, John Guerrero.
The pitcher, John Guerrero.
Pitch on the way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he misses with it. Ball 4. And a terrible start to the inning as he's walked the pitcher leading things off.
That's an excellent at bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Digging in, Alberto Chavez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. Armstrong is back near the ivy as he makes the catch for the first out.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Mark Thorman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mark Thorman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
That's a hit, the first in this game for the Dodgers.
Now batting, the right fielder, Vinny Gambino.
At the plate now, Vinny Gambino. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble at a little bit and give him another chance, and hopefully this pitcher misses over the heart of the plate.
And he fouls this one off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning.
Next for the Dodgers, the left fielder, Bobby.
Now at the plate, Bobby Crosby. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And that's in there for strike 1. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
To 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Dodgers strand a couple. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lower part of the zone, but it's taken for a strike. Kipnis, a 36-year-old veteran. He's a 9-year major league vet.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this, you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting. The consistency this guy has had can't go unnoticed, and he's had an amazing career.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Scooped up. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Here's Ben Zobrist now, swinging it well so far in this series. He's 3 for 9. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Comes set with the 0-1.
Oh, that's good.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-1. Kipnis runs. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Chet Steadman.
The pitcher, Chet Steadman, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And they'll try and play for one here as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The right fielder, number 19, Adam Greenberg.
Ready for another chance. Adam Greenberg, runner in scoring position with two gone. First delivery to him on the way. Taken but called a strike. Greenberg is a guy that thrives in these opposite-handed matchups. He's often considered one of the absolute best hitters in the game against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, because he's thinking big part of the field. He's not a dead pull guy. This is a guy that likes to use gap to gap. And when that's happening, you stay on anything fading away from you.
Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Ready with the 2-1. In there, 2-2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
Grounded slowly to the left side. He's got to hurry. And safe at first on a bang-bang play, as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw.
Boy, that's what wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the white rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
Freddie Santiago is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. That's lifted the other way out to left. Crosby is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. Standing in, Darryl Costello. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
In there for strike 1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. High in the air out to center field. Santiago has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now batting.
So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the fourth inning. And boy, which of those two numbers leap out at you there? How about the 100? My goodness. Standing in, Jason Mathis. He drew a walk his first time up. Pitch on the way. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Standing in now, Phil Thomas. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 14 homers and an even 40 RBIs. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Splitter taken here, 2-1.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Hit hard on the ground to first. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Digging in the switch hitter, J.C. Embry. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case. This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
That finds the zone, a called strike.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The 1-2. Jammed him a little here as this is hit softly to the left side. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The first baseman, number 22. Ryan Buckner.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Ryan Buckner, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
It's very difficult being a switch hitter, and very rarely do you see the same hitter from both sides of the plate. He's a far superior hitter from the left side as opposed to the right side.
Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Another 2-2 offering. Hit down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
3-2 now. One out, nobody on. Now a swing and a fly ball, and it's a foul ball. He loses him on ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Digging in to try it again, Pete Armstrong. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
At the plate, Jesse Padilla, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Now back, second baseman, Jason.
Coming to the plate now, Jason Kipnis. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. No runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Left side, but well fouled. The set and the 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. We'll see Freddie Freeman start things off when we return. We played 4 full, and we are tied 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with LA's manager to discuss his thoughts on the Dodgers' offense so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
New inning set to get underway, and here comes the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Now here's the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. That evens it up 1-1. And now pitch on the way. And it's 1-2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Next for the Dodgers, John Guerrero. First pitch of the at-bat. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Now here's the pitch. And a minimum effort at bat that time as the pitch is taken for a strike 3 called, and he'll go back to focusing on pitching instead. 2 away now.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
To the plate now, Alberto Chavez. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. Now here's the pitch.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. And this is in a bit tight, maybe above the letters as well, so it's a full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Now batting, Mark Thorman. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. they've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 1-0 delivery.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Now the 2-0. Runner's going. In there. Now the throw. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Dodgers leave 1. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. And that'll bring in the veteran Ben Zobrist. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Zobrist, or Zorilla as he's sometimes called. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
In there, a base hit. So the leadoff hitter's aboard. Pitcher due up. Looks to be a textbook sacrifice situation.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Dexter Fowler come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The average sitting right at 270 on the year. 1 home run, 9 driven in. The 1-0. Now a ball hit hard toward first. And this is right by Freeman down the line. It's a fair ball. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And as a result of that errant throw back in, he'll advance 90 feet here and move up from second to third.
It's so important, Mark, to start to make quality pitches. And if you don't, this is what can happen. 2 batters, 2 base hits, first and third, nobody out.
Yeah, and you just got to prepare yourself as an offensive player. You're just trying to get the runner in from third. You can't worry about creating a monster inning. Do your job.
He's set and the pitch. Adam Greenberg is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
The 1-0 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Now the 2-0 home. Runners are at first and third with none out. Slow roller out to short. Oh, what a stop on the slide. There's one.
The center fielder, number 27, Freddie.
Stepping in, Freddie Santiago, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now a throw over to first.
Hey.
From the belt, the pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in there. And another throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. The 2-0.
No, that's down. Yeah.
3-1.
Down to 3-1.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Grounded up the first baseline. Freeman is up with it, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, J.C. Embry. He's set. Here it comes. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, the 248th of his career. And with it, the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday. So you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Into the box now, Ryan Buckner, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1.
This is a situation where you almost have to play mind tricks on yourself if you're out there on the mound. 4 runs have come across already this inning, but now the bases are empty. He's not in danger anymore, so he's just got to tell himself he's doing fine, and he just needs to get this inning over with.
2-0 now.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
3-0 now. And the cutter can't find the zone as he surrenders the base on balls here.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Brian Rubio enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Brian Rubio.
Pete Armstrong will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Into the box, Jesse Padilla, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Padilla comes into action carrying a slugging line above 470. Obviously a potent hitter looking to do some damage right here. That's wide, 2-0. 4 runs here in this half inning. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. Jason Kipnis would be next. There's ball 4.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Jason Kipnis.
Striding in, Jason Kipnis, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
The 0-1 pitch. Grounder down the line at third. A dive, and he can't hang on. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Now batting, the third baseman, Ben Zobrist.
So now to the plate, Ben Zobrist, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. We're through 5 innings here tonight. It's now 4-0 Chicago. Sam Igawa takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 29, Sam Igawa.
So digging in now, Vinny Gambino. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the sixth.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
No balls and a strike to count. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Igawa is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
Count is 1-2 now. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now batting, the left fielder, Bobby Crosby.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Bobby Crosby. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Ball 2.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
The 2-1 home.
I got 3-1. 3 balls.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Greenberg is underneath this one. Yeah, that's out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Darryl Costello.
Now at the plate, Darryl Costello. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Back outside.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side, but this will get foul. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Count full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. 3-2 pitch. Is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Dodgers down in order. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Stan Farnsworth is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Dan Farnsworth.
Fouled off. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. On a line, that's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
The right fielder, number 19, Adam Greenberg.
In now, Adam Greenberg, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Runners on the move for second. That's a strike to throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. No one out with a runner at second. Runner's on his way to third. Strike called. Now the throw down is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Runner at third here, nobody out. Little chopper back to the mound. And there's one down now.
Up next to the Cubs, the center fielder, Freddie
Digging in,
Santiago.
Freddie Santiago. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. First pitch on its way. Fouled away. A man at third with one away. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Lifted down the line in left. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Splitter, 2-2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Hops this one up. Mathis into shallow center. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 7, shortstop,
J.C. Embry will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Cubs strand one, but they're in front 4-0. Jason Hall is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 30, Jason Hall.
Leading off the inning, Jason Mathis, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, that's ball 3. The Dodgers right now would love to start this inning off with a walk anyway to get this leadoff guy on.
Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there, it's short. A laser that time, but it'll wind up with nothing to show for it.
Phil Thomas.
Stepping into the box, Phil Thomas. Here's the first pitch to him. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 home. Taken on the inside corner for strike one. Two balls and a strike to Freeman.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman. Home run number 5 on the year. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Zach Ham will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 14, Zach Ham.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. The 1-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Now the 2-0 home. Two out, nobody on. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. Get up and stretch. It's the Cubs 4 and the Dodgers 1. Kevin Ponce gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 25, Kevin Ponce.
Bottom of the inning now, and next it'll be the switch-hitting first baseman, Ryan Buckner.
Ryan Buckner.
And the pitch.
Hey! 0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-2. Popped him up. Thomas has a play. He's got it one away.
The left fielder, number 52, Pete Armstrong.
So striding in, Pete Armstrong. Pitch on the way. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. And he misses again, 2-0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Two balls and a strike to count. Ponce, 28 years old. He was a first-round pick back in the 2021 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
On to Freeman at first, and there are two away now.
Now batting, catcher, Jesse Padilla.
Stepping up to the plate, Jesse Padilla. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. And the pitch.
I got 2-1 the count.
We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Cubs are down in order as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Ronnie Wickert is on his way into the ballgame now as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year.
Ronnie Wickert.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Alberto Chavez. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Now here it comes.
1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Ball 2 now. Outside, 3-0 now.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
This is in the air out to right. Greenberg is there, 1 away.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Mark Thorman.
Digging in now, Mark Thorman. Here's the pitch.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Now here's the pitch. One out, nobody on. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Vinny Gambino.
In now, Vinny Gambino. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Soft liner towards first. And no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They trail it 4-1. Jason Jaquez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 34, Jason Jaquez.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
The second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Yeah.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Center fielder giving chase, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Standing in now, Ben Zobrist, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 1-0 home. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. Here's a look over to first, and he's back in standing. One now to Zobrist. Swing and a liner. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
The pitcher, 0-0.
Sito Suzuki will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Hitting for the Cubs, number 24, Sito Suzuki.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. None out, runners at first and second. And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Here comes another 0-2.
Nope.
Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. Base hit into right center. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Right fielder.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
From the stretch, Adam Greenberg is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Pops this one up. Costello in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Working for the punch out and the offering. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. From the stretch. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Another 0-2 coming.
The count is 1-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? This one's flared off to the right side. Here comes the right fielder, and the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4 and you know that save situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't hurt.
Oh, it does hurt. Oh, it does, because, D-Row, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
Stepping in now, Freddie Santiago, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. From the stretch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The 2-1 home.
Ball 3.
J.C. Embry waits on deck. Bases loaded here, nobody out. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Wow, they went to the pen because they liked the matchup. And what does he do? He walks the first guy he faces to bring in a run. So much for that strategy. Makes you wonder if they'll turn to him again next time in this situation.
Digging in once again, J.C. Embry. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
First offering on its way. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. 2-0 now.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Now the 2-0.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
The 2-1. 2-2 the count. From the stretch.
3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Bases loaded here, nobody out. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
So in now for Chicago, Ryan Buckner. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Pete Armstrong is on deck. 3 runs already home here. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. Number 23 for him thus far, as this lead got even wider.
Yeah, well, you've got to feel really sorry for the pitcher. He was up against the ropes, bases loaded, with a power hitter at the plate. The best thing you could do in that situation is to try to keep him from making hard contact. Well, so much for that. He obviously made a mistake, and the big slugger made him pay.
Pete Armstrong is the batter now as he looks at a bowl of 1-0. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And that catches the outside edge, 1-1.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
7 runs have crossed the plate in the inning. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 1-2. Ball 2.
Hey, this is one of those tough outings as a reliever. Just have to keep throwing strikes and believe sooner or later this inning's going to turn around.
Here now the 2-2. Clips the inside corner for strike 3.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
To the plate now, Jesse Padilla, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball right back to the mound, and he'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning.
Up next for the Cubs, the second baseman, Jason.
Coming to the plate now, Jason Kipnis. This, of course, his 2nd appearance in the inning as they've now batted around. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. Another good inning for the Cubs here, and you don't need me to tell you that these folks don't need much of a reason to have a good time. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Tadahito Hong is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Travis James will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Stepping up now, Bobby Crosby. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Crosby is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Here it comes, 2-0. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Now batting, third baseman, Darryl Costello.
Ready now, Darryl Costello. Here comes the first pitch. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
2-0 pitch on the way. Went after the high one there, a swing and a miss.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
On the ground to the left side. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the 3rd hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their 3rd knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
Jason Mathis comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. Runners on first with 1 down. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Ready on 1 and 2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3 and 2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now a chopper to first, might only get 1. Right to him. To second for 1, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Phil Thomas is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over.
Well, I know you don't want to jinx it by talking about it, but this streak now, it's up to 11 games. When you're playing this well, you think the good times are going to last forever. But in baseball, trust me, this game has a way of humbling you. They should enjoy this ride, though, while it lasts.
11-1 at the end of this one. The Cubbies with a division-best 102nd team win. Chet Steadman records his 14th winning decision of the season as he gives up only 1 hit in 5 innings of work. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.